Thank you. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Hello and a warm welcome to all of you. My name is Sakina. I am 17 years old. Today, I would like to give an insight on depression, kemurungan, and anxiety, keresahan melampau. We hear the term depression and feeling depressed used quite frequently and lightly without the proper understanding of this condition. Depression and anxiety disorders are different, but people with depression often experience symptoms similar, such as nervousness, problems sleeping, and concentrating. But each disorder has its own causes and its own emotional symptoms. Symptoms may vary from mild to severe, such as fatigue, sangat memenatkan, feelings of guilt, rasa bersalah, worthlessness, rasa tidak berguna, hopelessness, tiada harapan, and helplessness, tiada bantuan. Simply described, depression feels like you are drowning while everyone else around you is breathing. I would like to share true stories in their words from people like me and friends who are going through depression. Let's start with Ali. In Ali's words, it started when I was around the age of 13. I was a decent kid with average grades and a handful of friends. When high school started, everything was different. Because of the change in faces and environment, I was afraid, and that made my anxiety skyrocket. So I told my mother, I don't want to go to school anymore. Sometimes she would let me take a few days off, but most of the times she would force me. I didn't want to make my mother angry, so I would go until I couldn't take it anymore. I needed an escape, so I lied. I lied that I went to school and stayed home when she left for work. It went on for 2 months. My teacher from school noticed and told my mother immediately. Since then, my mother would beat me each time I wouldn't go to school. Thus, my grades dropped drastically. I would be in constant pain, yet I could not tell anyone about it. I felt like I had nothing to live for because I just didn't see the point of trying. That was Ali's story. Now, my story. I have had eczema since I was 3 months old, which is a condition where patches of skin become inflamed, red and rough. I have anxiety and a fear of new things. During kindergarten, I found it very difficult to learn because I was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia. In high school, I always felt lonely, different, and didn't have many friends. I was considered dumb and stupid and bullied in primary school and in high school. No one wanted to be my friend because of my skin condition and because I didn't perceive the world like them. I would sit alone during break time. It was very lonely and scary for me. Ali, June, and me are just a few examples among many more. Depression is like being colorblind while constantly being told how colorful the world is. My friends above are some who are suffering silently inside. In my opinion, school teachers or counselors are often unaware or don't know enough to know how to support such cases. Many of these children are not understood in schools and don't get the assistance they require. This leads to children being labeled as dumb or stupid. They are either being punished, ignored, and caned. It would be great if parents, schools, and hospitals work hand in hand together with the education ministry to bring a better change by making provisions for special needs and special attention children. Hopefully, there will be fewer cases of school refusal and depression. Every person expresses their pain differently. I like to draw, and it is my way of expressing myself. These are some of the drawings I did when I was depressed, and I would like to share them with all of you. This is when I was in the hospital, in the ward, and I drew this girl. Next, please. Another one that I had drawn myself. Next, please. This is what I picture anxiety. It's very terrifying for me. Next, please. This is what I felt inside. Like a rose wilting, like a dead plant. I don't have any more feelings. Next, please. This is how I felt when I had depression mixed with anxiety. I felt alone, like I was dancing alone in the night. Next, please. This was my breaking point, where I was not myself at all. I didn't know what to feel, what to say, what to do. Next. This is what I feel now. I think I should let go of a lot of the things that I keep, because it's not good to keep on holding on. So, like letting go, like a butterfly. Next. Thank you. As you can see, I found a way to manage my depression. I still have some bad days, but I can cope better. Before I go, I would like to take this moment to thank the people who have, in their own way, made my world a little brighter. Thank you, Dr. Amina, for your constant support and help during my difficult times. And thank you to my teachers in STH, Sekolah Dalam Hospital, for their joy that they bring along with the dedication while helping me learn. I would also like to thank my family and my parents that are here today, which proves they always support me. I couldn't have done anything if it weren't for them. You all have been a wonderful audience. Thank you for listening to my speech. That is awesome.
Dan satu tepukan lagi sekali untuk anak-anak kita.